Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Encoding overloaded. Would you stop that? Continue. 4 badges. We are on the road. We are on a bike. I don't know that I want to be on the bike. Hey, buddy. Have you found a moonstone? Yeah, you want one? I'm not using it. Need a WAN. Get him, Kukui. You don't have long until you get Fire Punch, which would be pretty cool. See, I really like these multi-hit moves when they deal enough damage where 2 hits is like a third of the opponent's health. Because 2 hits is like, I feel like that's what you can expect out of these moves, is at least 2 hits. Oh, critical, yeah! So when they do 3, it's like, oh, nice, 3! Need a Reno. What was that? What was the move that Beedrill had? It was like Fury Swipes. That I feel like didn't do it. Oh, yeah, we'll see. That's about what I remember Fury Swipes doing. Oh, 4 hits. Yeah, keep going. I was never a fan of multi-hit moves, but I'm starting to become a fan. I like when they actually do something. They're fun. Definitely not preferred over raw power, but you know, as like a placeholder until you can get something that does do good. Also, if they keep that thing where like if the first hit is critical, the rest of them are critical, that'd be pretty great too. Although I imagine future games will probably change it to roll on every hit, which I could also be okay with. I'd really have to look into, like... Yeah, Fire Punch! Didn't realize that was Kukui leveling up. Wasn't thinking. Ow. I could have made my Pokemon evolve with Moonstone. Yeah, I'll have to look into, like, Pokemon that have good multi-hit moves or multi-hit movesets. Because I feel like, you know, you do a Swords Dance before you start swiping. That's gonna be... I bet that'd be great. But I don't know if anyone learns both, so... Hey buddy, how's it going? You never know what you could catch. You could even catch a cold. Put a sweater on. Magikarp. Why do you have to be water type? So I can't test Fire Punch out on you. Yeah, but you're weak enough that Comet Punch. Yeah. Oh, we got him with the 4 hits! I was about to use Magikarp. No, not a second one! Yeah, that's fine. Kinda the key to liking multi-hit moves is accepting that they're probably only gonna hit twice. It's like I was saying about like, well, when it hits 3 times and it's like, yeah, 3 times! You know, you don't expect the 3rd hit. You especially don't expect a 4th. Which one's the one that ups special? That's calcium, right? I was thinking of giving those to Kukui because, you know, he kind of needs the special boost. But at the same time, it's like, well, am I sure that my other Pokemon are so good that I won't want that for the Elite Four? No, I'm not sure. But you know, it is something I'm considering. But I would really like to see how Fire Punch does right now first. I am not pressing down. What are you talking about, game? That kind of reminds me of at the convention, they had a retro game setup, as I'm sure I already mentioned. They had a Sega Saturn. They had Sonic Adventure 2 set up on original hardware. And I don't like that controller. I mean, it doesn't feel bad in the hands. You know, I have neutral-sized hands. I don't have big hands or small hands, so I do not know a controller that does not feel acceptable. But the thumbstick on the Saturn controller, and I was thinking this before Scott the Woz did his video on was it overrated controllers or worse controllers? Talking about controllers, and he mentioned the exact same thing when he was talking about the Saturn's controller. Or maybe it was overrated consoles, and he just happened to talk about the controller and how he didn't like the thumbstick. But anyway, so it was validating for me to be like, yeah, I don't like the thumbstick, and then he goes and say it. You know, Scott says it in a video. It's like, I think so too. It's not just me. Do I have calcium? I don't. Exactly like Scott said, I feel like it is slippery. Playing Sonic is like I feel like this thumbstick isn't quite listening to what I'm telling it to do. And I realized while I was there playing it, it doesn't have the little grooves. Like, I'm looking at, well, I guess my Xbox controller doesn't have one. Doesn't have grooves either, but it doesn't have the little, like, the cardinal directions grooves. Which I think the Nintendo 64 has at least, and probably GameCube? You know, Nintendo liked doing that for a time. I think it was maybe up until Wii U they stopped doing that, but like, I feel like that contributes to it. I feel like it would be a better thumbstick if it had the little grooves, so that when you're pressing forward, you're pressing straight forward. I should turn a fan on. It's kind of warm right now. You know, best to do this now while it's early in the stream and people are still kind of showing up. Pretending like people show up, but not okay. Enough self-deprecating. I don't know if that was really self-deprecating, because it's not like I said I was bad at streaming, just like, you know, kind of... Sorry, I had to spin the fan. I wasn't feeling it. I found a was in a cave once. It's like, you know, I got a small audience. I admit to that. It's no secret. I mean, if you're watching live, you can see the chat. Look at how fast it's going. Wow. Now that's self-deprecating, I think. Why do you have to be a fish? I want to use Fire Punch. Oh, I believe my brother said you can override TMs with HMs. So maybe I will use my Mega Punch TM. Ooh, critical hit, yeah! You know, get Kukui, 666 experience! You know, get Kukui a stronger move until I can get strength. But the problem is I need his moveset to fill up first before I can overwrite with strength, because it's just going to add to his moveset, and then we're going to have a TM and an HM, which I don't think you can replace TMs with newly learned... Oh. With newly learned moves. Or with level-up moves. Yeah, I'm still pleasantly surprised at Hitmonchan's defenses. Especially his special, like he has terrible special. Like that, people made that abundantly clear. His special is terrible. And yet, he took that hit from the, I mean, you know, it's, what was it, Bubble from an unevolved water Pokemon. But still, he didn't faint just because it was a special attack. Wee. I can't help but notice the spots where the blue goes outside the outline. Excuse me. And it's just a little funny. Because it's like, they didn't draw inside the lines. Yeah, Bubble. He's also got 86 HP, which I guess isn't a lot for his level. I feel like some other Pokemon would probably have 100 by now. I mean, I could compare him to Ivysaur, I guess. Even though Ivysaur is almost like 10 levels higher. Just messed up. Wait. Well, he's got more HP than Trip, and Trip is like, I was gonna say 5 levels. No, if I do the math correctly, 4 levels higher. So he's certainly not lacking for HP. Assuming that Pikachu is considered a good Pokemon. My bird Pokemon went to scrap. Uh-oh. Why does it have to be a bird? You. Alright, we'll give you 1 Fire Punch, because you probably don't know any flying type moves yet. That did okay. Not great, but you know, if that was super effective, that would have been an okay hit, because you know it would have been double. So like, if that was Thunder Punch and it did, you know, and it was multiplied by 2 because of being super effective, that would have nearly knocked Pidgey out. That's good enough for me. No, we'll keep training him. We still got some PP on Comet Punch. Come on, one more. Not the sand. Okay, we got him. We got him. I can't help but think of that anytime someone says, you know, something to that effect of like, we. Oh, we did it. We. It's like, even when it's something positive. Like, yeah, we. Like my earlier example. We did it. We beat the boss. We. I sat here and watched you play the video game. I didn't defeat the boss. My bird combo lost? Well, it's practically the same bird, just unevolved. What did you expect? I'm told I'm good for a kid. Well, guess what? I'm also good for a kid! Because I'm the protagonist, and I am a kid on an adventure, and I will win! I will be the best kid! Yeah, you know, Fire Punch. See, that's half his HP in one hit. See, the amount of damage I was expecting Fire Punch to do, considering how much it was hyped up as being a terrible thing. I was expecting, you know, full health Pidgey to have my health bar right now. Like, you see that sliver that's out of Kakui's HP? I was expecting that much damage on Pidgey with how terrible Fire Punch supposedly is. Or supposedly is on Hitmonchan. But I got him in 2 punches. Meowth. Hello, Meowth. Do you want a Fire Punch? That's pretty good. Granted, Meowth is almost you know, 10 levels lower, but maybe that's why Copilot was telling me that Kakui would be good at taking out trainers on the road. It's because they would be 10 levels lower. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I kind of forgot that Ruby and Sapphire and Diamond and Pearl both got remakes. So while I'm like lamenting, like, oh, I already thought of a whole ton of Pokemon I want to use in both of those games. I don't know that I'll be able to use them all. Yeah, well, guess what? Not only will I be doing Sapphire and Emerald, I'll also be doing Omega Ruby. So that's one more team I gotta build of that region's Pokemon. Same thing for Diamond and Pearl. Just gotta be a third game. Woo! Now let's pretend that was Thunder Punch, and it wasn't critical. Wait, is critical 3 times damage or is it 2? I thought it was 2, and I think I saw someone say it was 3. 34. I don't remember what level he learns Thunder Punch, but it's fine. What's RPGs without a few misses, you know? As long as it tells me it misses. Not like Secret of Mana where it doesn't say anything, so you don't know if you missed. Like, you don't know if you missed because the game rolled a miss, or if you missed because your hitboxes did not connect. I've never played that game, but I saw the Runaway guys play that. And that was something they brought up. And it's like, oh, yeah, you know, I would be pretty annoyed if I was playing and I didn't know the difference. Game really should say miss. Are we there yet? I forgot how long this is. Do I want to just... Do I want to switch into someone else for Kukui to take a break? You know, not run out of all that PP? Sure, I'll play with you. Maybe this is a case where I should just avoid trainer battles until I get to town. And then just backtrack. Excuse me. Punch that rat! That was pretty good. Well, okay, you're pretty good too. Okay. It's about to use Vulpix. I guess I don't have my water Pokemon yet, so I don't really have a counter. Don't forget about Espresso! Yeah, let's get Espresso sometime in here. Peck. I don't know why I went for Peck thinking it was almost defeated. Like, no, this is the first turn. Now Peck. It's about to use Rattata. Yeah, we'll give Kukui a break and let Espresso get some experience. Some experience. Oh, you little brute. Okay, good that he didn't fight because I need to change into Espresso. Do you want a Pokemon with me? She looks like she's dropping her Pokeball. Go fairy. Ah, come on. Yeah, you better growl. I'm not waiting around for you to sing me again. About to use Meowth. That's right. Critical hit. Meowth fainted. Experience gained. Beauty defeated. It's over already? Yeah, I can see the difference, honestly, between Espresso and Kukui. Wow, your badges are too cool. Like, Espresso does feel like he wins faster, but Kukui can win and not die, so that's good enough for me. You know, if you can take out one one stray trainer on a route, just defeat their whole team. To me, that's a good Pokemon. That's a Pokemon you could beat the game with. Be able to take out at least one team as long as none of them are super effective. You know, bonus points if they're super effective and you beat them anyway, because that's crazy. But, like, you can see the difference here. Espresso could one-shot them. Not enough. Oh, don't be like that. You're enough. It's gonna be okay. My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance by punching you in the face. Pidgey. Flying doesn't resist itself, does it? Dude! Oh. I thought Espresso missed again. I was like, what are you doing? 2 times in a row? It's about to use Meowth. That's right. Let's see how well you do with Fury Attack. How has Fury Attack progressed for you? So was it last stream? I was like, oh, I should check Steam to see if any other Five Nights at Freddy's games are on sale, and I saw Help Wanted is. I got it. I got Help Wanted. And I have played a little bit of it in VR. Because they did it eventually, like it was originally VR exclusive. And then they added a I want to call it tabletop mode, but I guess it's desktop mode. Or flat mode. I feel like desktop mode is not what they call it, but it makes the most sense. And I don't like that it doesn't feel snappy, you know? I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's is a game where you need the tactile feedback of clicking a button. Like having to poke it with my VR hand to do buttons. It just doesn't feel like I can beat the game like that. Oh, wait, hang on. Calcium! Isn't that the thing I was looking for? I'm gonna give it to Kukui. Yeah, I played, actually, I played the first night of all 3 of the remakes. And just like pressing the buttons, it just doesn't feel right. I feel like on later nights I'm going to lose because of not hitting the buttons when I thought I would hit the buttons. Which I guess is kind of part of the point. Not of VR specifically, but of how Five Nights at Freddy's controls. It's kind of supposed to have a little bit of awkwardness to it so that you fumble around trying to get to things in a panic. You know, that's why you click the buttons instead of just having them be key presses, like, you know, like in Ultimate Custom Night. But it does just feel like, I don't know, I don't think I want to play the whole game like that. Especially because, like, the way things are spaced out does feel awkward, especially in the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 office. It's, I can't even explain it. It's like I'm too close to everything. But then in the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 office, I feel like everything's too spaced out, and I have to, like, really reach over to hit the doors, the door buttons. Firo. I fear no Firo. Because I can fly. You want to stop? How do you like it, huh? Oh, come on. Excuse me. I think I'm doing about the same amount of damage. Get it with the fly. Also, like, I think the best example of the lack of tactileness to VR is Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Like, now that I'm giving it a little more thought, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. My main problem with that was genuinely I could not hit the wind music box button well enough for me to be like, yeah, I could beat this. Because I swear I was, like, at times it felt like I was pressing it. Like my VR hand finger was on the VR button, and it wasn't winding the music box. Which, if you don't know Five Nights at Freddy's 2, it's very important to keep the box wound. But it is cool. It's a cool novelty being able to play them in 3D, or 3D, VR. You know, getting to get a sense of scale and a sense of the layout of things. Oh, another Pidgey. I've never seen one of those. Like, I think the coolest thing is getting to see how tall the animatronics are. You know, like in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, when she goes at your door, she stands in the window. And seeing her stand in the window and you turn on the light, it's like, ah! My head can fit in your mouth! And that's how the Bite of 87 happened. And the Bite of 83. Obviously. You know, it does help you understand how, like, yeah, being against these robots in real life would... It would be tough. It would be scary. Sure, let's give, wait. He can do it. You know, I've always understood the animatronics as scary. Not because, like, oh, creepy haunted robot, but robot. I don't think I could win a fight against a robot. It's like, a robot is a metal person. Do I think I could win a fight with a metal person? No. I'm not even sure I could win a fight against a person of equal strength. But one made of metal that has the strength to lug its own metal body around? Yeah, no, there's no way I'm winning that. Oh! It's got a burn chance. Oh, nice. I like that. That is cool. Hit him again. Because, you know, the thing about, like, a robot is... Like, they're not always... Well, I want to say not always compliant. I'm not sure if what I mean is clear. Like, you know how arm wrestling Like, you can kind of push the other guy's arm, and you can kind of, like... You know, the whole point is to push him the other way and get his hand to hit the table. Robots don't do that. They resist very well. If a robot hand grabbed me, there's no way I'm breaking its grip. Oh, come on. If this were a card game, Kukui would have just lost. But, you know, I made it no secret that I do find Five Nights at Freddy's scary, even though I understand most people don't, because they find it kind of goofy and cartoony, and that's fine. Like, I can't help but, like, you know, playing Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in VR, and I look over at the door and I see Bonnie there, I can't help but go, huh! And part of it may just be the video gaminess of, like, ooh, the thing that I don't want to be there is there. I gotta quickly hit the button so I don't lose. Because I know I'm not gonna actually die. I know it's not real life. I was trying to remember, is fighting good against poison? I know psychic is. I don't think fighting is good against poison. Well, also Kukui is out of PP on everything, which is unfortunate. Maybe I should fly back to town. Wait a minute, isn't there, like, once I get to the end of this maze, doesn't it go down and then to the left even more? This is a freaking long route. It's already been a half an hour. Oh, come on. Peck. Also, another problem I had with it being in VR is, like in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, you got the mask. You know, you gotta put it on when an animatronic comes in, so they don't kill you. And I'm poisoned now, cool. Let's finish this fight quickly then. And in the VR version, you have to, like, physically grab the mask and put it up to your face. So the way I played was I kept it in my hand. But, you know, if I brought my hand a little too close to my body, it would put the mask on, and then you can't do the stuff with the camera like you need to. So I kind of just played with my arm, holding the mask, but stretched out so I don't accidentally put it on. And that's not the best way to play. But I also worried that if I put the mask down, that I would not be able to grab it quickly enough the next time an animatronic came over. Because, again, the lack of tactileness. If I reach over for the mask, there's physically nothing there. I'm just, you know, motioning over with a controller and pressing a button. You know, it's not exactly an easy thing to grab without looking. Yeah, let's just fly back to town. I'll get some more items while I'm there. So there's a very real possibility of either overshooting or undershooting the mask because you don't have that feedback of your hand has touched the mask. You can grab it now. So I'll probably just stick to playing it in the desktop mode or flat mode or whatever they call it. But VR is, like I said, it's a fun novelty. It'll be fun to do that from time to time. I'll probably just stick to Night 1 for all the games. Unless I really get used to them. Because another thing is, like, in the original games, like they're they're sprite based. There's little animation going on. So it's easy to know, like, oh, when a character is here, you know it because, you know, the background image changes to show them. Like when, you know, in the first game when they're in the doors, you know because when you hit the light, their sprite it shows in the doorway. And then that's your cue to close the door and make sure you're safe. In Help Wanted, it's 3D, so you know, they have the animations of the animatronics walking up to your door. But it does trigger this instinct of like, oh, they're there, I should close the door now so I'm safe. Because I don't know how long I have to keep the door open and you know, and still be safe. Which is definitely something I'll have to learn, but I guess that's my point is... Oh, wait, no, let me buy... You not have Awakenings? You don't. Fine. Yeah, I guess that's my point, is that I might be more comfortable in VR after playing flat mode enough times to understand, like, okay, I need to close the door before this point, otherwise I will die. Why didn't I get on my bike? Going indoors cancels it. Excuse me, geez, stop burping. Dinner was an hour ago. Or, no, dinner was 2 hours ago. You know, not to... Obviously, not to knock Help Wanted for being in 3D instead of being straight ports of the games and being sprite based. Like, that's why I like it, is because it's a 3D remake. It's really cool being able to see them move. You know, when I was playing the VR remake of the second game, you know, I blinked the light for the middle hallway, and I saw Bonnie moving, or Toy Bonnie. It's like, oh, he's there. It was a little freaky, but also, you know, a little immersive, because, like, oh, I see him moving down the hallway. He's not coming in through the hallway. He's going to go into the side room and then go through the vent. But he was there, and it was scary, and it was cool. My bird Pokemon should be ready for battle. So should mine. I also distinctly remember how the puppet looks when the puppet comes to kill you in Help Wanted. Because Not a Real Name likes to use that clip. And, you know, she's right to do so. It is a cool animation of the puppet walking down the hallway to come get you. Birdkeeper is about to use Spearow. You change. No. My bird is better than yours. I'm really curious what the Phantom animatronics look like in the third game. 'Cause I know I've watched Markiplier play it. I don't remember any of how the third game works in Help Wanted. I think it's funny that there's a button to light up the vent that's next to you. But the thing about that vent is that if Springtrap is in that vent, you've already lost. So why is there a light to check if he's there? If you see him, you lose, so what does it matter? You can't do anything. There's no door to close on him. Like, that's kind of the point of that vent, is you want to keep him out of it so he doesn't come down. It's not like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where they can come through the vents and it's okay. No, I'll use Fly. One-shotted him, nice. You're catching up pretty well, Espresso. Not ready yet. Yeah, let me go get that guy. I think he's the last trainer in this maze. You need to use TMs to teach good moves to Pokemon. You. Beep, 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 beep. I'm also still really excited to play Security Breach eventually, but I think I already mentioned I want that to be a stream game, so I gotta get through literally the entire Pokemon series first. Unfortunately, I do kind of wish I got that game sooner, so I could have done that and then this, but oh well. If I haven't already said, I may be repeating myself, because I'm sure I told my brother this, but like it's kind of a toss-up, because it's like, on the one hand, I want this series to last long enough that I could play Wind and Waves, like right when it comes out, and have that be like the very next game I play after like Scarlet and Violet. But on the other hand, I'm looking forward to it being over sooner, so I can do Security Breach, hopefully. Like, it'd be nice if I'm done before October. So, you know, well, actually, I have a different October game in mind, but it'd be nice if I'm done before October. But if I'm not done by October, then I hope I'm done before the next October, but also as Wind and Waves is coming out, because that's probably November. Not good enough. We'll keep training. You'll get good enough. Like, hey, man, listen. I'm on the other side of the fence now, but hey, man, listen to me. Hey, turn around. Hey, over here. Wait, hey. You can use any Pokemon to beat this game. I'm gonna prove it with Kukui. TMs are on sale in Celadon, but only a few people have HMs. Oh, I did also try the Help Wanted's equivalent of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. They're kind of stand-in. I don't really know why they didn't do a full-on Five Nights at Freddy's 4 remake. Because the mode that basically replaces it, I think it's called Night Terrors. It basically is Five Nights at Freddy's 4, except it's one animatronic at a time. Like Night 1 is Funtime Freddy. So, like, why it's not just a remake of the fourth game, I don't get it. Ah, bummer. Because it does have the mechanic of, like, you gotta run over to the door, and then you gotta listen for breathing, and then if there's breathing, you gotta close the door. And if there's not breathing, you gotta keep it open, otherwise they'll show up quickly. Have you tried to revoke Pokemon How to Fly? Yes, I have. Do you want to see? And it's another case where it's like, okay, I don't want to play this in VR because I don't think it would be responsive enough in VR, especially because my controllers are a little broken. So, like having to rely on them for moving around. Yeah, it's just fly. I mean, the controls were to click the thumbstick for the flashlight and then click the trigger to teleport to a location, but it's still like, I don't know how responsive this is going to be in VR. I don't want to play it in VR. Beep, 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 beep. But like, if it's already got the thing of like I said, going up to the doors. They got the flashlight, so you can shine that on the bed. I'm pretty sure. I think they have the closets. Like why is it not just a Five Nights at Freddy's 4 remake? Why is it one animatronic at a time? And not all of them are from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. You got Funtime Freddy in there, who's from Sister Location. I think one of the nights has Nightmare Freddy in it. So I don't get it. Shut down in flames. I have a feeling that, like, it's probably gonna be like Five Nights at Candy's for me. We ride out here because there's more room. Yeah, it's like freaking longest route in the game. I swear. Because, like, when I was playing Five Nights at Candy's, the remake, I was scared of losing. And then after I had lost once, I was like, oh, that's the jump scare? Okay, that's not so bad. So, I don't know, maybe I just gotta put that headset on, intentionally lose a night, and then just, you know, experience the jump scares so that I know what it's like, and I don't have to be afraid of it. I don't have to be afraid of it. Oh, it's gonna be too loud, it's gonna be too sudden. The being in VR is gonna be too realistic, and it's gonna scare me too much. Why does Muck look like he's on his knees? Muck doesn't have knees. Sorry, taking a drink. Wipe out. And immediately another battle. Have you heard of the legendary Pokemon? Which one? There's a lot of them. Even in this game, there's at least 4 of them. Farfetch'd. I considered Farfetch'd as part of my team. It was either Farfetch'd or Expresso, or Farfetch'd or Dodrio, and I think Dodrio ended up having better stats and being available a little sooner, so that's who we got. Oh, actually, I think Farfetch'd is on this route. Excuse me. But, you know, something to consider for later. I got plenty of games to go through. I'm sure Farfetch'd will be back. Excuse me again. You know, something I'm thinking about just now. It's like, okay, well, you know, playing Gold and Silver and the respective remakes, you get to go to Kanto, which means a whole bunch of Pokemon becomes available to you. It would be kind of neat to intentionally leave my 5th party, or my 6th party member slot free, and intentionally save it for a Kanto Pokemon. Or to have one that I know, like, have 6 party members, but have at least one of them where I know I'm not going to have them the entire time. Wait a minute. Is this different? What is this? Was this here before? Alright, Kakui, show me a super effective fire punch. Okay, that is a little disappointing. I would have figured Kakui could one-shot an Oddish with a fire punch. You know, an Oddish that's 10 levels lower than him. But, alright. That's fine. 2-shotting is fine. Venonat. I don't know why I feel like that's a palindrome. It is not. Ooh, super effective against you. I guess Bug? Dude. Yeah, there we go. I forgot I haven't fought you yet. Perfect. I need to burn some time. Well, not me. I need to get the show on the road. I need to get to the Safari Zone. I got party members to catch. Burn. Wait. Gotcha. You know, I kind of want to, like, I know I've said multiple times, like, I don't want to do repeat Pokemon, but I kind of do want to repeat Hitmonchan, just to kind of be like, okay, here's how one of the worst original Pokemon has gotten better over time. Oh, well, Fire Punch being disabled. Oh, wait, what, did it just... Was it immediately re-enabled? It was. You know, now that that crosses my mind, yeah, I kind of want at least one repeat Pokemon to be like, here's how this Pokemon has been rebalanced over time. I think that could be cool. So maybe in Let's Go, maybe... Which feels fair, you know, to use... You know, use Hitmonchan again in one of the remakes. Because, you know, it's retreading retreading old ground anyway. Oh, great, poisoned. But I would have to look up if Hitmonchan actually got better. Or not that if it actually got better, but if the changes that made it better are in Let's Go, I would assume yes. But I would just have to double check. Also, hello, Etheria Sapphire. How are you tonight? What? You? Yes, me. Antidote. I'm glad the antidote is universal. Super potion. Pokemon fight? Cool! Rumble! No, we're not playing Pokemon Rumble. That's a spin-off. Found a shiny Coughing last night. Nice. What color is shiny Coughing? I definitely do not know Pokemon well enough to know all the shinies. I'm gonna say blue. Or green? I mean, at that point, I'm just naming colors. It's orange. One of these guesses will be correct. Turquoise. Honestly, I feel like I've seen Hitmonchan use Fire Punch enough that I do want to try investing in Special for him. Just to see how it turns out. Kind of bluish-green with purple smoke. That sounds pretty cool. Too bad I'll never get one. I have bad luck with shinies. Although I guess it implies I ever encounter shinies to begin with. You know, I feel like saying I have bad luck with them kind of implies that I do see them, but then something happens that prevents me from catching them. Which is not what I mean. Whoa. Yeah, you can't do disable 2 times in a row, man. I don't know how it works, but I think the game will not let you disable more than one of my moves. Luckily, it didn't self-destruct when I was trying to capture it. Yeah, that would have been bad luck with shinies. Actually, I think I did once see a shiny that self-destructed before I could catch it. I think I saw one in ZA that... I think it was a Voltorb? It was either ZA or Scarlet Violet. I think it was ZA. But I also don't remember if they were even in ZA to begin with, so... Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go! So I guess I can no longer say I don't remember the last time I saw a shiny. I do, and it's self-destructed. Which, you know, I threw a Pokeball at it immediately because I knew it would do that. And it didn't stay, so... I feel like that's sadder for the Pokemon than it is for me. Because it's like, oh man, Pokemon. Voltorb, why? You could have been so happy. You could have been a capture Pokemon and gone on to do battles and stuff, and instead you blew yourself up. It didn't have to be like that. You could have stayed on the ball. Nice. I feel like this route is too long and too populated for these trainers to be having teams of 4 and sometimes 6. It's too much, man. At some point, you just gotta put a Pokemon Center down, you know? Trying to learn Rage. Sure, I'll put that over Fury Attack. I don't really need that. It's about to use Coven. You will be the subject of my rage. Oh, his rage is building. His attack rose. He's continuing. I didn't know it was a move like this. Isn't there a dragon move like that? That's like... I want to say Outrage, but I feel like that's normal type. Ah, lost! Get lost! I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. Yeah, I wanted to say something about, like, well, if you're not feeling it, buddy, we don't have to, but, I don't know, faking it till you make it does work sometimes. Come on, one more. One more. Ow. About to use Fearow. At this point, just get Trip out. I knew it. Yeah, and then there's a whole line of trainers here. I don't really want to run back to town again, so I'll just put Trip in the front, especially if we're gonna keep fighting birds. Oh, you're a little cutie. I don't have any little cute Pokemon right now. I mean, well, I guess Nidoran. Or, did he evolve into Nidorino? I'm facepalming right now because Pikachu, yeah. Small, cute, iconic. How did I forget? It's like, obviously, if I'm walking around with Pikachu and someone's like, oh, little cutie, like, obviously I have to talk about Pikachu. Bidu. I think Wigglytuff has good special, so that might not, yeah. Defense Girl, go ahead. Be my guest. It won't save you. You looked so cute too. Okay, now I'm not sure who you're talking to. I forgive you, I can take it. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. rude. You like taking candy from babies, too? I don't understand how, I mean, I know it's metaphorical. Or, you know, it's not literal, taking candy from a baby. No one literally does that. It's supposed to be, like, what, a simile or something? Or a metaphor for how easy something could be. Why would you take candy from a baby, though? It's like, what, so you can eat the candy? It's covered in baby germs. You thought wrong, sends out level 100 Charizard. I mean, not level 100 Charizard, but sent out a Pokemon that would wipe her team in one shot. No, wrong. I'm afraid of bikers. They look so ugly and mean. Well, you're kind of mean for saying that. Hey kid, come on, I just got these. See, this guy, this guy's at the, like the end of the road, and he's got 6 Pokemon. He does not need 6 Pokemon. Oh, hang on, I left my Pikachu on vibrate. It's had a little too much caffeine. That was me on Monday. I don't know if it came through and how I was talking, but yes, I had an energy drink on Monday. Sometimes it feels like I sound like I'm hyperactive when I do that, and other times I'm like, no, I think I sounded normal. I know in the remakes some dialogue is difficult, especially when you rematch them. I forget you can rematch them. I mean, I know in Gold and Silver you can. And then, like, Black and White has the thing where, like, breeders, I think, will always... Oh, different. I know breeders in Black... I think it's Black and White, and Black 2 and White 2 will always battle you if you reload the area. Which Chugga Conway was very upset about, but I always kind of liked. It's nice having an infinite source of money, basically. I didn't have to worry about running out of money completely. It's about to use coffee. This guy has too many coughings. I like rematches. Yeah, like I just said, having the option to rematch people is great. Not just for experience and leveling your Pokemon up, which is what you would use experience for, but, you know, infinite money. Why not? Well, because this generation doesn't have why not. I think that's Sinnoh. I don't know when they introduced why not. You know, if you ask me what game Farfetch'd was in, I would not have said first generation. Fuck over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. That's not how it works. You only get half. Is Thunderbolt down to 3 PP? Well, I guess it'd be 2 now. This road is too long. Or at least has too many trainers. Some of them are just standing right next to each other. They got doubled up on trainers when this route is already so long. Pardon my yawn. I was about to use Whizzing. And here I was. Earlier today, I was thinking, like, you know, we probably only have a couple of streams of yellow left because I'm halfway through the game, and I could probably pretty reasonably, you know, find the remaining trainers or get to the remaining gyms and beat them. That can't be true. Well, it can be. And then, you know, along came this route who said, hey, I know you think you're gonna beat a gym leader soon, but you need to spend an hour on me. Oh, hey, funny that you got one of those because I got one of these. Doesn't affect Eves. It's part poison. You can't poison a poison. You're not gonna beat Venusaur with an Ivysaur. That's not how this works. Defeated Beauty. I didn't ask for this. You kinda did. Let me try out the Pokemon I just got in a trade. Gloom. So I was yawning there. I didn't have. I was too busy to say that. There we go again with the poison powder on Venusaur. That's like 3 Pokemon in a row that have tried to do that. Oddish. Four Pokemon have all tried to poison powder Venusaur. Are we gonna go for 5? Do you want to make it 5? Okay. I can't stop yawning. I think I had too much candy today. Not good enough. Yes, you are. My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? Maybe. You know, in another universe, I might have even become champion. Ow. Oh, he's got the critical. I have a feeling that I would have defeated this Dodrio faster if I had just used Cut instead of Poison Powder. Well, I guess that kind of makes up for it, because now he's going to take 1 extra turn of Poison before I knock him out. It may actually be such that this Cut will get him close to being knocked out, and then the Poison will take him all the way. Never mind. About to use Doduo. Doduo lingo. Have I made that joke yet? Beep, 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 beep. Alright, that should take care of your team. I forgot how many you have. I think it was 3. Just as I thought. It's another trainer that says similar stuff to what someone before him was saying. I don't know who I want to switch to. I guess we'll just keep going. We'll keep on trucking on our bike. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Pretty cool. Ow. Oh, okay, you do resist grass. But not enough that I can't knock you out with grass anyway. And there he goes. Level 41. Is that my highest level Pokemon now? Far-fetched. Where you going with that leak? Oh, Swords Dance. I'm so scared. Oh, nice. One shot. It's funny to knock them out in one hit, and then it's like, it wasn't very effective. It's also funny when it's not very effective, and it's like, critical hit! It's like, well, which was it? Was it not good, or was it critical? Ow, that's tragic. Please be the last one. I'm gonna play with my Pokemon. No! Bounce Brown. See, they call him that because he's a sprout in the shape of a bell. Oh, great. I just like how that move sounds. I don't know why acid sounds like that and not more like a psst. I really wonder what they were going for with that sound effect. What feeling were they trying to invoke? Can you please wake up? There. I know I just said I like the sound of acid, but I don't like it that much. I didn't need to hear it 5 times in a row. Oh, great. Here comes 6! Oddish. I will switch. You know, it just now occurred to me. 1.5 games through the first generation. They don't let you check summary of a Pokemon before switching. Because I wanted to check Dodrio's, like the PP on his moves. And then I wanted to compare it to Kakui and see if he has enough Fire Punches left to win. I'm just gonna play it safe and stick with Espresso. I was too impatient. Yeah, stop standing on my Pokemon's name. We did it. Excuse me, we're there. I'm so happy I'm burping. Right, the Pokemon Center is like all the way over here. And then down. And then to the right. And then up. And then the gym is poison, right? Koga, yeah. The Ninja Master. Who trains a bunch of clowns. Oh, sorry, jugglers. Plan to use my new shiny on my team. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to deal with Coughing's moves. I've never actually really used one before, except in Black 2 way back then, when I wanted to complete the Pokedex. Well, I guess I don't have suggestions. I've never used one either. Why do I feel like I gotta put items away? I don't think I got any new items. Except maybe that calcium, but I think I put it away, yeah. Do I get strength now, or is that after I give him the gold teeth? Oh, he's talking funny because he lost his teeth. Yes. Right, I give him the teeth and that gives me strength, and then surface for finding the house. Is this the Safari Zone? Is this something else? Let me go items. I know I don't need items in the Safari Zone, but I want to buy items before I forget. Is it over here? Yep, there it is. Nope, I don't want Ultra Balls right now. I'll buy some Hyper Potions. I can buy full heals now. I'm just gonna sell you my stuff. Can I can organize while in here. Cool. Take the Awakenings. Wait, let me do this. And then... Oh, I didn't realize Hyper Potions were there. Okay. Keep my ethers together. And I still have my balls with me. So maybe I should go do that for, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do first. Okay, we're good. Because I could go fishing. I don't need surf. But the Safari Zone is like right there. So why don't I go ahead and get in there? I should at least find the gold teeth before I leave. Where's the Safari Zone? If you just catch all the Pokemon you want, would you like to join the hunt? We only need special Pokeballs. 30 balls. Probably wouldn't be anyone time going to Safari balls. Okay, so I think I forgot about this music. I think I remember the way. Hi, Chansey. What are the odds I would run into you? Get it? Odds, chance. Eggs. Stop turning people into eggs. I probably should be checking the grass because there is a party member I want to catch here. It's not you. I'm sorry, Chansey. I stopped for a second because I forgot where I'm going. Hi, Cubone. It's not you either. I'm sorry. Maybe in Moon. Oh, okay, yeah, I think this is correct. Full restore. Eggs. And that's down. Yes. I forget if the teeth are on the way to the hut. Ah! Kangaskhan! Found her. Get in the ball. No! There goes party member number 6. I'm counting Staryu as number 5, even though I haven't caught him yet, but I meant to, but I didn't have my balls. Okay, so the teeth should be down here. No, they're not. I'm not gonna concern myself with catching Kangaskhan right now. Unless we do. But I'm not gonna waste steps grinding for her. Because I'm mainly concerned with getting Surf right now. Get in the ball. Dude. Hello, Nidoran female. I already had a Nidoqueen, but thank you. Thank you for existing. You know, maybe I should catch my Staryu first. So then I can surf out of here. Once I get surf. Is this? No, this is not correct. At least not for the golden teeth. I don't think they're around here. Max Revive. Is that it? No, that's not it, right? No, it was surrounded by statues, wasn't it? I think I made a wrong turn somewhere. Kangaskhan? Doll. Excuse me. Trying to pick up an item here. Do you mind? I forget if there's anywhere down here. I feel like I made it like 70% of the way at least. And now I'm lost. Yeah, I don't think I have enough steps to get there. I don't think I can make it to anything important right now. I did not remember the Safari Zone well enough. Oh, that's dead end. It's up this way, and then you gotta loop around. TM40? What was that? Skull Bash. Kukui could Skull Bash. I don't know if it's good, but he could. Protein! Dang it. I didn't even find the teeth. And I didn't catch Kangaskhan. You know what? I like the idea of getting, stop going into items when you mean to use cut. I like the idea of catching Staryu first, so I can surf out. Gotta go all the way around. Get on your bike. Get your bike out. I wonder how much the Game Boy hardware limited how fast they could make the bike go. Oop. Wait, you'll have a heart attack. I'm not going in the water. Hate to do this to your fish, but, Razor Leaf. About to use Hoisey. Hoisey. And then we got Staryu. Can I have one? Dude. I'm glad that turn was a whole lot of nothing. Ooh, that's chili. Yeah, chili was my dinner. Dogs and burgers on special today. Bigga. So there's just a beachside cafe that sells dogs and burgers on special. Alright, time to get back to fishing. Staryu. Ah. Yeah, I guess I should put Trip at the front. She needs to experience more than Eves does. Yeah, she's 2 levels behind. No. Okay, now she's 1 level behind. It's a bite. There we go. Level oh, jeez. Well, that 20 is better than 10. Please do not knock the Staryu out. Ooh, okay. We're fine. Everything is good. All I need to do is just throw the ball. Alright. Staryu was caught. As long as the center section is unharmed, it can grow back fully even if it is chopped to bits. I don't want to know how they know that. How did they figure that out? Jeez, it took my notepad a hot second to open. Okay. Got my nickname ready. It's a star, so why not name it after a constellation? Dipper. Currently, he is the Little Dipper, but he will grow into Big Dipper. Oh, I forgot to open a slot for him. Oh yeah, you're a swimmer too. Have to warm up before my swim. Yeah, sorry, Tentacool. Except I'm not sorry at all. I'm sick of your face. It's about to use Shelter. Blech. Stick his tongue out at me. If I could fit the name Pearly Clam Clamp, I would totally catch one and call it that, because I don't know why, I find that name kind of hilarious. It's the name of a Pikmin enemy, just Pearly Clam Clamp. Okay, we will, no, we will change, change Pokemon. No, heal first, so that I'm not putting away hurt Pokemon. Except for the fact that I have not used Flutters or Bowser recently. So I'll put Flutters away. And you know what? Bowser too. Oops. Now withdraw. Withdraw Dipper. Got Dipper. Oh, now we heal. Okay. Drip, Kakui, Eves, Espresso, Dipper, and then a Kangaskhan. As soon as we can get the Safari Zone to go in our favor. But that'll wait till after a break. Okay, we're back. I don't know why I can't remember what button to press to close the menu. Excuse me. Dude, stop burping. I think I had a train of thought while I was in the bathroom and I forgot it. Yeah, let me adjust my mic a little bit. So now we have 3 things to acquire in the Safari Zone. I mean, well, it didn't change how many things we have to acquire, but we still have to acquire the 3 things. Please be Kangaskhan. Don't. Don't. Is that in the middle of the water? Or was I able to reach that corner before I went over the kind of rock bridge thing? It's not really a bridge, but it does kind of bridge 2 different areas. Kangaskhan? Need arena? What are you looking at me like that for? Are you doing the up nose thing that Tim talks about? I don't know if Tim's seen that sprite before. I hope that's what he calls that. I hope he calls that the up nose sprite. Okay, so down that way I think is where I went the wrong way the first time. So let's not and say we did. And then like this way. Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan. And then we go this way. I don't suppose I could pull my bike out in here, can I? Probably not. Trainer tips. Secret house is still ahead. Pro tip. Keep moving. Is that the teeth? I got the teeth! Okay, wait, do I go... Please find Safari Water, there's a lost teeth around here somewhere. Apparently that's an item you can find in Pokopia. And there's multiple of them. Oh, there it is. No more room for items. Oh. Wait, that means I also can't take the... Oh, no! I should have stored my map. Well, okay, you know what? I don't like doing this. I've never really liked throwing out items. But my hand is forced. And I don't need Pokeballs anymore anyway. Because my last party member is in here where I use Safari Balls. Where's the Great Balls? I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not trashing them. I'm just putting them on the ground, like you find items when you're playing, except now someone else will find them. And then someone else will come by here and is like, oh, 12 Pokeballs, cool. Double team. Doesn't Trip already know that? Yeah. Can Kukui learn that? Because that'd be cool. He can. But I guess if I'm gonna have the elemental punches and strength, then there's no room. So sad. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. Surf. It contains surf. Teach surf. To Dipper. Dipper learns surf. Surf's up. Nope, nope, not surf. Oh, I can't surf. Right. No, a new badge is required. Who lets you use surf? Is that Koga? I feel like that's Koga, because, you know, he's right here. He's on the shore. It would make sense. So he knows tackle, water gun, and surf. I should really look up what level I want him to be before I evolve him, because it is stone. You do use a stone to do it. Well, with my 185 steps, let's find some grass and hope for Kangaskhan. Please don't be more than 180 steps away from grass. There. Oh. Come on. No. Meow, 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 meow. Come on. No. Maybe I have to be in a specific area. That could be the case. Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. Dang it. You will eventually evolve into something that looks like Kangaskhan, but you're not Kangaskhan. There you are. Kangaskhan is eating. I missed? Why am I missing? Dude! What the heck was that? What was that RNG nonsense? Oh. Hello, Pinsir. Maybe in Let's Go, but not today. Whoa. Scyther. Definitely not today. Maybe one day we'll use a Scizor, but not when it doesn't exist. What are you lagging for? Did I get a good haul? No, I didn't catch anything! Well, we can go get strength, and that'll give Kukui an extra boost. I could put surf away. I could put my town map away. The good thing about giving the guy the golden teeth is that it'll take an item out of my inventory, making room for a new item to go in. Making room for the reward to go in. Thanks, kid. No one can understand a word that I said. I couldn't work that way. Let me give you something for your trouble. It's kind of weird that two HMs are in the same town. Feels a little bit of a waste. HM Fort, use, boot up, contain strength, teach it to someone, yes, teach it to Kakui. Kakui learned strength. It's the strength that he uses to beat the bad guys. Right, no more room for items. You know, I'm just gonna fly. This town is kind of annoying. It's bad enough that they got those cut bushes in the way of getting to certain places in the town. But then they put the Pokemon Center up on a one-way ledge. I don't know if I need to heal, but I'm gonna heal anyway. I still can't help but feel like I'm not centered with my mic. Pokemon Funny Fit, we hope to see you again. See, why can't I remember exactly what the line is when I'm not trying to make the JoJo reference? I guess I can also put away, I believe that's Hyper Punch, or, Mega Punch, whichever. Put away town map. I can put away my fishing rod, because I caught my fish. I probably should have switched it with my bike first, so that I don't have to reorganize my items a whole bunch. Oops. Put the protein away. What was TM40? Okay, that's Surf. And then, I think it was Skull Bash? I don't think I put Skull Bash away. And then, that should be Double Team? Okay, so... Where's... Okay. Something that I don't care where it goes in the bag. Well, no. Yeah, I guess I am gonna have to shuffle this a bit. Put that next to the regular revives. You can go next to Max Potion. Okay, Ether, Max Ether, Elixir. I still cannot remember which one of these is PP to one move and PP to all moves. That's Restore Status and Max Health. That's Max Health. Max Revive, Revive, Full Heal, Hyper Potion, Super Potion, Bicycle. Okay, good. My bag has never been so tidy. I can't wait to get into a battle with Kakui. He's got strength now. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see him use his strength in battle. I don't know what gym I should go to right now, though. There we go again, going into items. It's like there is, so I got Sabrina left. Sabrina, Koga, Fire Guy, and then Giovanni. So I guess either Koga or Sabrina would be appropriate level right now. I am a little scared of Sabrina, but I'm also a little scared of Koga because I don't remember what their levels were. I don't know if I'm appropriate level right now. Well, Trip and Eves will be fine, I'm sure, but you know, everyone else. Paris or Parasect. No relation to Genesect. That'd be a cool Pokemon to use. Genesect sounds pretty cool. I feel like it's like a mythic Pokemon though. Nidorino. I don't know why that sprite makes me laugh a little bit. It's giving me the side eye. Oh, hello, Rhydon. Or Rhyhorn. You're not sure. Let's see if you can get a ball. Bait, maybe? No? No. Well, I got a Rhyhorn. It's not what I was hoping to catch in here, but I got a Rhyhorn. Sure. I don't know if I'll use this. But remember when I said before... Actually, wait. I said before, like, it would be funny to catch a Rhyhorn, you know, evolve it into Rhydon, and then call it Shooting Star. I don't think that'll fit. Only Shooting would fit. I can't fit Star. I could do, like Shooting Star. Sure, that's not what I would have named a Rhyhorn if I caught one, but Shooting Star. It's silly enough that I'm gonna go with it. Kind of sounds like an Earthbound attack. I already said no thank you. Come on, Kangaskhan. Not Parasect! Please go away. Not Nidorino either. Okay, I still got plenty of steps left. I can't get that bad. Rhyhorn. I wonder if they really intended Rhyhorn to be Steel type. And they just didn't have Steel to work with in this game, so they made it Ground. I think it's Ground. And then I think later they change it to Steel. Like, I just wonder if that was always the intent, or they just wanted to make it Steel types, so they had more Steel types. Alright, enough Rhyhorns. I already got my Shooting Star. No more eggs. I would like some of those chocolate eggs though. The like you ever have those? I think Cadbury makes them, but not the cream eggs. They're like tiny. They're more like M&Ms, but they're shaped like eggs. They're delicious. But that's probably just because Cadbury has good chocolate. You know, and anyone could do the candy shell. as evidenced by M&Ms. That was part of the candy I ate too much of earlier today. It's just a bunch of those chocolate eggs. They're good though. But genuinely, probably part of the reason why I'm feeling so tired is too much junk food. I know I said candy, but like, I'm struggling to think of other candies I ate today. Well, I did have cookies. I guess cookies are technically candy. Well, more of a pastry baked good. Now to say pastry is like, well, actually, is a cookie a pastry? Because I guess I'm operating under the assumption that pastry is just anything that is considered a baked good. But then I guess that also includes bread, like just regular bread. And I would not call bread a pastry, because I guess pastry could be like a sweet baked good. You know, I can't exactly think of any sour or bitter baked goods that I would call pastries. Am I just not in the right area for Kangaskhan? I thought it didn't matter. Let me wander off to an area I know has Kangaskhan. Which should be here. Oh, hello, best Pokemon in the game, according to the competitive scene. Which is exactly why I won't be using it. You know, I can't sit here and be like, I'm never gonna use any good competitive Pokemon. I'm only gonna use ones the competitive scene doesn't like. No. But I can tell you, if it's like ranked number 1, I may intentionally avoid it. It's also easy for me to avoid Tauros because I just don't really care about its design. Up nose Nidorina. It's funny that Nidorina is like up nose, facing the, you know, upper left, and then Nidorino is like facing downward and to the right. Their faces are the opposite. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Okay, I have a Nidorina now. Oops. You can sit in there with Bowser in the box and... I was gonna say, and pretend you contributed something. Well, Bowser did contribute something. He helped me beat Brock. Is this area also not the right area for Kangaskhan? I guess I'm just not remembering where I saw one. TM37. Excuse me. Egg Bomb. No one can learn it. Cool. Surprise Zone feels like it takes way longer when you're not looking for specific areas, when you're actually trying to catch Pokemon. A max potion. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. Is this yours? But it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Now that's an Earthbound reference. Oh, Marowak. Gonna whack me with your bone marrow. Or whack me in my bone marrow? You gonna hit my bone marrow? Again, kind of tired of this music again. I guess with the team I've picked, I'm really not seeing the evolution animation all that much. So let's see, like, in the first game I had Blastoise. So that's 2 evolutions. Nidoran. Female, that was two evolutions. Clefairy, that was an evolution. Vulpix, there's another one. But in this one, it's like, Trip will not evolve. There's 2 evolutions. Kukui doesn't evolve. Only 1 evolution. Hasn't evolved yet. Oh, I didn't expect Shooting Star to go in my party. That's where my Kangaskhan is supposed to go. Darn it! I hate the Safari Zone. Worst part of the game. If I could delete it, I would delete the Safari Zone. I guess I'll put some items away. I could have just flown. Put Shooting Star away. Put a bunch of TMs away. Nope, wait, just 1 TM. And it's back on the Safari Zone grind. This is gonna be the thing that causes me to only beat 1 gym tonight. Actually, I guess I can't fight Sabrina yet because I need to kick Team Rocket out of Silphco. Where's Safari Zone? Oh, was it just me or did the music go a little weird for a moment? Should I look it up? Should I see what area of the Safari Zone I need to be in? If any? I think I will. Hang on a second. Oh, apparently in the Japanese version of Blue, I can trade Rhydon for a Kangaskhan. Oh, okay. I'm reading here how the catching mechanics work. Here, let me get out of this. And apparently making them angry by throwing a rock makes them more likely to be caught. At the end of the turn, if either angry reading counter is non-zero, it is decreased by 1. If the angry counter is decreased to 0, the modified catch rate resets to the Pokemon's initial catch rate. And then something about if random number generated is less than half or quarter or whatever of the Pokemon's speed, then it escapes. So as much as I don't want to throw rocks at Pokemon, if I see Kangaskhan, I'm gonna have to throw a rock at it. Okay, so there are different rates depending on the area. Trying to scroll down to... Okay, Kangaskhan in grass, 4% in the east area. Okay, let me control F this. What area has the best chances of finding Kangaskhan? Oh, apparently I can find Dratini in here. Apparently there's some kind of strat involving the weird mechanics of the bait. Okay, north. I need to be in north. Now I need a map so I know which part is north. Because north has 15%. Let's see, 1%, 4%, 1%. Yeah. Okay. What area is considered north? I guess like area 3 or something, or area 2? So not here. So I wasted some of my steps. It's okay, I got 400 left. So this should be east. Definitely not west. I'm trying to remember. There's a show called Tic-Tone, and they did a joke with their compass directions. I'm trying to remember what they were called. I think there was Nouth and Sorth. and then Weast and other Weast. So I think this is north. I really like Tic-Tone. It was a show that had, like, it had the set, you know, the feeling of being video game inspired, but it wasn't like, haha, the video games, right? Ugh. Press A button to jump. Like, it made jokes about, like, fetch quests and stuff like that. Or, no, escort quests. There was an episode that was an escort quest. And, like, there's like, I think it's the first episode. There's, you know, Tic-Tone's in a dungeon, and he's by himself. And he comes across one of those puzzles where it's like, press both switches at once to open the door. And he's struggling to do it because he's alone. But it's, you know, it's not, like, spelling out for you, like, this is a video game. Blah. Tic-Tone needs to get levels so he can do the next quest, so he's high enough level to beat the boss of the stage. Unfortunately, I think Tic-Tone got canceled after like 2 seasons, so that sucks. There's a Kangaskhan. Okay, so I think bait makes you not want to run away. And then I could do 2. Dang it! Ah, found it again. How about I just throw a rock? He's angry, and it ran. You know, if someone threw a rock at me, I'd run from them too. You're not what I want to see. I don't need a Nidoran. Please stop asking. The rock. Ah. Did I mention I hate the Safari Zone? I don't like it. I would not be sad if it was cut from the game. I like that it's in, I think it's like Ruby and Sapphire, because it's optional. I don't like it being in this game, being something that you have to go through to get 2 mandatory HMs in separate locations. Although I found the golden teeth on the way to the secret shack, so I guess it's not that hard to find both. But if I never have to go into the Safari Zone again, I would be happy. There you are. Okay, bait. Ball. The rock. No, it makes you run. The what? Why? Why rock? But then bait makes me miss. Why? I don't remember which game Chugga Conway was saying this in, but probably Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't remember if that game even has a Safari Zone though, but There was a game he played where he talks about like the other mechanics in the Safari Zone suck. It's like, why would you waste a turn on the things when you could just throw a ball? That may have been a specific game though. And not Safari Zone in general. Running out of steps, man. Come on, Kangaskhan. Oh. If I can get Kangaskhan, I'll go straight to Koga. I won't even train up Dipper. Not that I think water does particularly good against poison anyway. I don't think so. Kangaskhan, if you could show up and get my Pokeball, I will lead with you in Koga's gym. You can have as much experience as you can soak up. Okay. Oh. I wanted that to be it. Because then it could be like, oh, listen to my offer. Whoa. What even is Kangaskhan's catch rate? 11.9%. Just for fun, let me flip over one page to Horsey, who is like, you know, the next entry in the Pokedex. Catch rate is 39.9% for Horsey. It's like it's like 4 times higher. Okay, apparently Tangela, who is one entry back in the Pokedex from Kangaskhan, also 11.9. Oh, Chansey is 8.8. Now I'm just flipping through. What about Rhydon? Or Rhyhorn? 24.9. Time's up. Safari's game's over. Did you get a good haul? No! You know, 500 Pokies for 30 Pokeballs, that's a pretty good deal. I need something to ramble about that isn't how much I don't want to be in the Safari Zone. Trying to think, like, what's some recent news? I can't think of anything. Well, my go-to thing is Lego, and I know Lego recently teased that they're gonna be revealing their biggest Lego set ever soon. I think it's gonna be an architectural set, so it might be like the Eiffel Tower they released that one year, where it's just a huge model of some landmark. Which is cool for collectors. It's not my thing. I don't exactly have the space for something like that. I barely even have the space for the Mario Kart Lego sets I have, which are, you know, little. You can hold them in your hand. In one hand. Kangaskhan. Otiska. Why did you run? You had 2 beats! I think Chunka Connor was right. I just gotta just throw the balls. Forget the other options and throw the balls. I wonder what about catch rate determines how many times the ball will shake? Because, like, 11%. Okay, so that's, you know, 11% they'll stay, and then, I don't know the math, like, what 89% that they'll pop out? But what determines how many times the ball shakes? Stop running! You can't escape my affections! Actually, you can. At this rate, I almost want to say I'll use Rhydon instead of Kangaskhan. Because it doesn't want to be caught. But hey, what's a Pokemon marathon if I don't try to get at least one hard to catch Pokemon, right? I gotta have at least one struggle. Go away. You're not who I want to catch. I feel bad. I don't like throwing rocks at Pokemon, even if I'm angry. Now we're both angry. Can you go away? Can you stop? Can you go away? I started playing Mario and Rabbids again the other day. And, you know, I still got the boost mode on Switch 2 turned on, so it boosts. Well, it's not really boost mode, you know. The docked mode and handheld mode kind of setting thing. I still have that turned on, so Mario and Rabbids is running like that. So smooth. It looks so good. It's wild how close to being basically a Switch 2 patch without the game even needing to be patched that it is. But it's really just that, you know, in handheld mode, the developers know they have less power to work with. Or less that there's less hardware power and less and more that there's less electricity. You know, they need to be concerned with battery life. Whereas when it's docked, they can pull more electricity You'll not have to worry about that. And stop running from me. And you know, they got to try to look nicer because they're going to be displayed on a bigger screen. So games do just they do tend to have a better, you know, better performance docked because of that. But you know, it was still Switch 1 hardware, so they wouldn't always hit their higher, you know, frame rate or resolution goals. They would still struggle, even with the, you know, extra energy that they could use in docked mode. So it is kind of wild, but it makes sense because, you know, they have certain frame rate resolution goals that are higher in docked mode that it can now hit because it's got Switch 2 hardware backing it. And it can just do it. Finally! The parent Pokemon. Raising its young in its belly pouch. Won't run from any fight to keep its young protected. Won't run, huh? Won't run? You want to give a nickname to Kangaskhan? Yes. I don't really have a good nickname for Kangaskhan. I know it's kind of kangaroo-like. You know, it's the mother Pokemon. Its gender ratio is apparently always female. It's always got the baby with it. The only thing I could think of was, like, the Friday Night Funkin' character who... wait. I'm going to double check how I was spelling this. Nope, nope. So, in Friday Night Funkin', there is the character Daddy Dearest, who is an antagonist. And then when you get to the mother character, she's not Mother Dearest, she's Mommy Mearest. So Kangaskhan will be Mearest. And I have 113 steps left. Cool. Gang's all here. I guess I'll make good on my promise. I'll put Mearest at front for Koga. And we're going home. Can I fly out of here? I don't think I can fly out. Well, I guess it would be dig, which I don't have. Can Kangaskhan learn dig? Do I still have a dig TM? I gotta go rummaging through my TMs. See what I could give Kangaskhan. Oh, Ice Beam. Wait, what? Oh, I completely forgot. Dorio. I gotta teach a Triple Beam. Tri Beam, whatever. I'll do that after the stream. I'll rummage around. I don't want to do that on screen. I already just made you watch me go through the Safari Zone, grinding for a Kangaskhan, so let's not meander more. Let's just go to Koga. Wait, what moves do you have? Comet Punch, Rage, and Bite. Okay. Well, at least I at least won't have to deal with not being able to carry all my TMs with me I will only have to deal with that for one more game. I don't think they'll be labeled until Ruby and Sapphire, but I'll at least be able to have them all with me. Yeah, alright. So let's see what level Koga is, because I don't remember. Oh, this is a lot harder to see. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon. It's strategy. Oh, I thought you were going to say speed. I didn't actually think he was going to say that, but speed is key. Speed and attack power. That's all the competitive scene cares about. You look kind of lumpy from the back. Ugh. We will soon unlock the power to see TM names, yes. Or we will at least unlock the power of infinite bag space, which, at this rate, I'm looking forward to. I've had enough instances of my bag being full. I'm ready to move past it. Oh, okay. Bite didn't do much. Don't get angry! Pretend like I threw a rock at you! Wow, that didn't do much. What the heck? I guess she doesn't have very much special. But gosh dang. Oh, wait. Oh, I just noticed it's level 38. Oops. We're not ready for this. Get him, Eves. Ah. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and poison me. Do it. You can't. What extraordinary. Pikachu, please. Alright, let's go to Silph Co. That should be a good place to train up my weaker Pokemon. Although Dipper is level 20, so I don't know if he could even take out a Team Rocket opponent. I really want to go rummaging around for you know, okay, you know what? I'm gonna rummage around in my TMs. And by rummage, I mean I'm going to look up exactly which ones I need to find. Was it Tri-Attack? It's 49. Okay. Actually, I can keep that open because I can look at my stream preview instead. Nope, not that. Oh, sorry. Nope. So I'm looking for 49. It's 49. And 48 is right below it. Wow. Okay. Ice Beam. Ice Beam, Use Beam, Weall's Beam for TM13. There's 12, 11... 13. Oh, did I think I spelled that wrong in a stream notification. I spelled Silph Co with like a Y in there, I think. Also, let's look for Dig. Pretty sure Kangaskhan can learn Dig. 28. Oh, I'm already at the top. 28. Okay, now I can make that page go away. No, not the computer. Booted up TM. Contain dig. Teach dig. Oh. Maybe that was Rhyhorn. Team 13. Booted up. Contained Ice Beam. Teach Ice Beam. Oh. Oh, wait. I had it mixed. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me look again. Or did everyone say not able? Okay. See, I was looking at the bottom for Miris. That's Kukui. I knew I was going to get them mixed up because they use the same sprite. Miris is at the top. And she can learn Ice Beam. Yes. Learned Ice Beam. Oh, wait, that's Dig. Contained Tri Attack. Teach Tri Attack to... Dipper can learn Tri Attack? Trying to learn Tri Attack. Can't learn more than 4 moves. Teach delete to teach... Okay, so Dropek is better Peck. Fly is best... I'll just I'll put it over Peck then. I bet there's Gen 1 nerd who knows each TM by heart. Oh, probably. I don't doubt that there are people who have played these games enough to know all the TMs off the top of their head. Okay, so I'm gonna put Dig away. I just had a thought. A rare occasion, I know. Was it TM1? Was it 2? 1. Let's try 1. To think this was originally going to go to Kukui, but I found strength before, you know, before too long, so didn't need it. Mega Punch. Teach Mega Punch. Miris can learn to punch. Yeah, you don't need Comet Punch. Get Mega Punch. I'm basically well. Hang on a second, wait. I thought of one more TM I want to see if Miris can learn. But I'm basically turning Miris into Michael Fable from Blue. I don't remember what it's called exactly. Okay, I'm not seeing where to acquire. Then I guess I just gotta look for TM24. Turned on PC. Went into your PC. Withdraw, what was it, 24? $24. So then I can put that window down. Contained Thunderbolt. Miris can learn Thunderbolt. Also, Dipper can? Okay, let me think about that for a second. In what situations can I pull out a water-type Pokemon where I would want Thunder? Or Thunderbolt? Flying doesn't have an advantage over water, so that could be a situation. The counter argument is, well, wouldn't you want to learn like Blizzard or something? You know, teach it an ice move. And yeah, probably. But Thunder is also super effective against water, and water resists itself. And ice, I think. Let me pull over my chart. So electric is good on water and flying, yes. In that case, I actually kind of don't want to give it to Mirist, because I don't think she has good special, and I shouldn't be giving her special moves. Water resists fire in itself, and ice. Yeah. I don't know if there's a point to giving it to either of them. Yeah, your special is 28. Oops. Well, I'm strong enough to push this computer around. Barely better than Mirist's. No, not Surf. 37. But you're also level 20, so you're just getting started. I guess I could teach it Thunderbolt. Oh, wait, hang on. Not Surf. So it has 2 water moves. Let me look at its learn set. Star U. Learn set, Gen 1. Oh, its learn set is kind of tiny, actually. So it'll learn Harden in 2 levels. I don't know if there's much of a point to that, considering its defenses are not great, I think, if I'm remembering right. Its defense is 55. What about Star Me? Will I want Harden as Star Me? 85. I guess. And then it can learn Minimize, but that's level 37. Do I really want to wait that long to evolve it? Especially when its special is 115. So, let's just say there, hypothetically, we keep Water Gun. We keep Surf. Obviously, we can't get rid of Surf. Thunderbolt. And I don't know, Harden or Minimize. Or Recover. You know, actually, no, I want Recover. Forget Harden. I want Recover. It really sticks out to me looking at this learn set chart and seeing Light Screen on here because it's the only psychic move. But it doesn't deal damage, so I don't care. So, 20. We're waiting 7 levels to level them to evolve them. But in the meantime, yes, teach him Thunder. Thunder sounds neat. Sorry, Thunderbolt. Okay. Maybe I'll fly to Celadon and get a Water Stone. Is it Water Stone? Let me double check that real quick before I go waste money. Water Stone. And away we go. Which floor would it be? I think at least the second. No, this is the game floor. This one? Is it this one? Jackal? Jackal. It's a Jackal? Jackal. Firestone, Thunderstone, Waterstone. And I will take the elevator down. Because I know what floor I'm going to. Beep boop. Excuse me. To Silphco! And away we go. Ugh, it's so yellow here. There's only one first floor after all. Well, I mean... I meant that there was no question of whether it was the first floor or the second floor that I needed to go to exit. There was only one exit. It's only on the first floor. Hey kid, what are you doing here? Walking? Is that the answer you're looking for? Golbat looks like he's doubling over with laughter. Like he's just... He heard such a good joke, he's about to fall over. Anyway, and then punched him in his face. That's better. Or I could bite you. Oh, critical. It's meant to use Zubat. Will I change? Yes. It was actually a great opportunity to train up Dipper. This guy just Thunderbolt. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Oh, come on. Dude. Dude, you're a bigger threat to yourself than Zubat is. Confused no more! You better tackle him. No, come on. Confused no more. It's about to use Raticate. Bow. All right. Okay. Nothing happened. That's great. And back to Dipper. Oh, come on. Fine then. Get Mega Punched by Mommy Mirrorist. I goofed. Good thing I've got revives. Let me make sure I don't accidentally use my max revive. Can I get a super potion? So I'm gonna find a key first, right? I feel like the teleporters I need are on the upper floor, but I do want to do these battles, so... No kids allowed in here. Geobound. For a moment, I was like, oh no, I can't take out this Cubone with Thunder. First of all, I didn't send Dipper out. Second of all, I know your weaknesses, other than Thunder. I mean, actually, no, you're immune to Thunder, but I can hit you with what you're not immune to, what you're, in fact, weak to. Why do you have two different moves for confusion? It's probably an accuracy thing, like one sometimes works and then one always works. Doesn't mean I like it. It's off limits here. Go home. Okay, John Linnell. Okay, that did not hit as hard as I wanted it to. Are you gonna keep raging? Am I not gonna be able to put you in the Pokeball? Okay, I can switch. I probably should. Hit you with strength. Genuinely one of Kukui's best moves. It's a high power move. High power physical move. He doesn't get same type attack bonus on it, but it's about the best he can do. Do you maybe want to confuse them, or do you want to... Do you want to maybe confuse them, or do you want to 100% always do it? True. You're good. And I guess that's the difference between, like, bind and wrap and you know, moves like that as well. Is that it probably comes down to accuracy as well. And likeliness to continue going. You're causing us problems. I'm solving your Team Rocket problem. And then I bite you. Bite you like a piece of silly putty. I guess Play-Doh would have made more sense, but to me it looks more like a pile of silly putty. That would be a great time to have, like, quick attack or something. Or you could do something that failed. That's cool, too. Huh? I lost? I gotta remember to heal my Pokemon. At this rate, we might not even beat a gym tonight. I know I could power through with the Pokemon I have right now that are leveled enough to beat Koga already, but... Was that a mistake in blue? I could have sworn there were 4 of these guys in blue, but they all said I'm one of the 3 Rocket Brothers. I think there really was meant to be 4, and it was a typo. That's amazing. Oh, sorry, no, that's a Weezing. I don't know, Weezing could be amazing, I don't know. Never used one yet. Ah. There I was in my head thinking like, okay, this is like one of the strongest water moves on a Pokemon with good special, or will have good special, at least. And same type attack bonus. This should do a pretty good hit. Yeah. No. Oops. I guess Weezing is just bulky. But what about an Ice Beam? Okay, let's rage then. If you're frozen, I'm gonna rage. I don't remember how many Pokemon this guy had. But it'd be cool if I could get rage to end when it's like, don't switch. Okay, no, it doesn't work like that. Be cool to keep the heightened attack power though. I don't know what happens when rage stops. Because I know there's like, what is it, Dragon Dance? I think that's the Dragon type version. And then when that ends, you're confused. But to use cover. It's okay, fight through the poison. Let it feed your anger. Alright. Defeated Rocket. Whew. Oh, brothers. And a revive for Dipper. And a super potion. Nope, sorry, didn't mean to walk in yet. I'm just glad there are no wild encounters in this place, like, for as annoying as teleporter mazes can be. There's no wild encounters. Oh, and it's back to you, okay. Then I guess I'm gonna go up a floor. No, stop, help, oh, you're not using rocket, I thought. I'm sorry, here, please take this. Don't remember what that is. Is it Screech? Self-destruct. No one can learn it, good. I don't think I want any of my Pokemon blowing themselves up. As funny as that tactic is. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. We don't invent it, we just study it. This is not your fight, Dipper. Tackle. Yeah, sure, Comet Punch. Oh, we got the critical! Ah, well, only 2 times. Okay, that's gonna hurt because my special. Oh, and a critical. Oh, come on. Level 21. Expect to use cover. Hang on, let me take a second. I gotta make the beeping stop. And I don't find it annoying, but I know other people do. A 5-inch. About to use Wizard. Already poisoned. What's the worst he could do? Oh, critical. Not needed, but thank you. Changing how I sit. I feel like I'm at even more of an angle with my microphone. Ooh, nearly one shot. Dang, blasted. Hey, careful. Watch your language. Right, poison. Oh, wait. Ah, the teleporters am I. Show Team Rocket a little respect. Well, I spoke to you from the front this time, instead of surprising you from behind. Diplo. Your special might outmatch mine. You're probably gonna one-shot me with confusion. I didn't want to be right. Oh. Thought it was going to be strong enough to one-shot him. I didn't expect his defenses to actually hold up. Which reminds me. Coughing evolves into wheezing. Thanks. A child intruder? That must be you. Sandshrew. This would be a great time for Dipper! Except I forgot to revive him. Okay, please do something stupid, Sandshrew, so I have a free turn to switch in here. Okay, cool. I was about to use Sand Slash. I don't know, something about him. He kind of looks like he's just standing there, like very unsure of what to do. He's just kind of here. Oh boy. It's gonna be critical, because that's how Sand Slash works. See, I knew that because I used one, and that's how he would. That's what he would do. Fine, I lost. Can you open the door? Go on home before my boss gets ticked off. Oh, I guess he's not poisoned anymore because he fainted. And it revives. That's a Pokemon report. 4 Pokemon only evolve when traded by link cable. Was that there before? What? There shouldn't be any children here. What's this juggler doing here? No, I don't think I want to do this. My boss is going to be very unhappy if you stay here. It's not bring your son to work day. Yeah, I was thinking of a joke like that earlier when someone... Yeah, when the guy was like, oh, child intruder, that must be you. But I couldn't think of how to make it funny. I was thinking something like, it's not me, It's take your child to work day. I'm here for the boss. Well, now at least 3 of my team members are level 40 or up. It's a Pokemon report. Pokemon Lab created Porygon, the first virtual reality Pokemon. Pokemon report. Over 160 Pokemon techniques have been confirmed. Oh, I thought that was going to say 150 or 160 Pokemon. It's like, what? There's only 151 of them. How are there more than that? I don't think I can get this guy to move where I want him to. Psst. Hey, guy. Hey. Hey, guy. Hey. Team Rocket. Hey. Oh, hello, Pikachu. I forgot I can click on you. 2 heart happiness. Alright, fine. I heard a kid was wandering around. Sorry, I can't help you with that. I haven't seen any kids around. Technically not a lie. I'm actually feeling kind of good about how, like, what my team's levels are right now. I guess it doesn't really matter what type I use. Because, I think the Elite Four was like level 45, maybe 50 at best. I don't remember what level Gary was. I think it was somewhere in the 50s. So if most of my team is like level 40 right now, then by the time we get to Victory Road, they should be... Tail Whip! Get out of here. By the time we get to Victory Road, they should be about all level 45, if I can manage to even out my levels here. So I think this was the key over here, right? Card key. Nope, not bicycle. Your Pokemon have weak points. I can nail them. Find it so weird Team Rocket brought a literal juggler here. Like, is he gonna make you laugh to death? Yeah, what is that juggler doing? Is he part of Team Rocket? I assumed anyone who's not wearing a Team Rocket uniform is not Team Rocket. Oh gosh! Okay. Coughing. Actually, now it's nearest. Dipper has not been doing it good against coughings. Yeah, I kind of just assumed that the juggler is just... He's just here. He's just hanging out. About to use Magneton. Mega Punch. You hammered me. Man, when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. That's exactly what's wrong with that guy. Bingo! Oh wait, does this just... Right, this just goes around, doesn't it? Yeah. Not helpful to me. Oh, hello. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Gallbladder. Okay, Dipper, can you please handle this with one thunder and not get one-shotted? I didn't say knock yourself out! Okay, critical hit, nice. Please just use it one more time. Confuse no more, okay, good. Finally, level 22. Harden. Let's get rid of Tackle. And then I'll get rid of Harden for Recover. Drowsy. Yeah, I should. Ooh. Almost one-shotted him, and it wasn't even critical. Bite. Level 32. Whoa. Sealed my rage. I suddenly feel so much lighter now. Whoa. So at peace with the world. Warg Brothers, I lost. We're the Rocket Brothers, you're not the Warg Brothers. Oh yeah, here's the lady who's like, please take a rest. You look tired, you should take a quick nap. Don't give up. So this is the way to Gary, I think. I don't want to do that right now. I still want to go around getting experience. But at this rate, I don't think Staryu is gonna catch up by going through Silph.Co. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. I honestly think I might have to grind for Staryu off screen. You know, get him leveled up off screen. You just can't stand up to these psychic Pokemon here. Nope, not items. Okay, critical. I can at least switch train him. It's kind of the best I can do right now. Bite him like a piece of Play-Doh. What's up? I click Kukui on purpose. And you know why? It's because my fighting type is better than yours! I thought 37 would be when he learns another punch. I started as a trainer at your age. I don't really want to run around here fighting all the trainers, but I really should. Let me go back to floor 1, because I can open all the doors, or, sorry, floor 2. I can open all the doors now, make sure I go around everywhere. Sweep up all the trainers. Have I fight you yet? Help, I'm a self-employee. Why are you fighting me? Come on. If you get critical, you'll knock him out in one hit. Yeah! Good job, Tipper! 23. 4 more levels to go. Oh, I should have switched. Well, we'll see how it goes. Missed. It's a good sign. Critical. No. Missed again. Good job. If you crit, you'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, I didn't mean you, Weezing. It's fine. I can just hit it with one more surf. Cuffing. Wait, just kidding. Not Staryu. Kangaskhan. Yeah, you can keep tackling if you want. It's not a good idea, but you could. About to use Weezing. You had to get a critical. Oh, and a miss. One more punch. And there we go. Oh, so now you're critical. Level 24! How did you know I was a rocket? Because you fought me? I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. I want to see. I probably just got Dipper knocked out, but... Yeah! This one I will. Actually, I'll do this. And then I'll switch. My fighting type is better than yours. Because yours is just a generic muscle man. Mine is based on Jackie Chan. Kind of. I mean, I don't see a resemblance. But he's named after Jackie Chan. Oh dear, please help me. Or help me, please, whatever order those words were in. Look at him, he's such a coward. Well, that's mean. They must have targeted Sylph for our Pokemon products. The Rockets came and took over the building. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. You dare betray Team Rocket? Implying I was ever on your side? Zubat. This one I bet Dipper could take out in one hit. Why do I keep forgetting to heal? Okay. Dude. Just one hit. That's all you need. Just one hit. There. And the Zubat. Confuse no more. As silly as I find the phrasing of confused no more, I do think that it snapped out of its confusion is genuinely phrased better. Golbat! Ooh! It's really pulling out all the stops for this last Pokemon. Yeah, paralyzed now. Now, if this could be critical, then he'll faint. Dude. Ow! And yep, that's a feint. Ugh. Punch that bat. I don't think you know what the word traitor means. If you stand for justice, you betray evil. HP up. X accuracy, don't care. I mean, I guess X accuracies are kind of like your answer to if a Pokemon starts spamming, like, Sand Attack. You could open the door. Hang on a second. What floor was the healing on? Gosh, there's a lot more floors than I remembered. That's as far as you'll go. I really should put strength at the top of Kukui's list. I should organize it. I think I gotta end soon. I'm getting real tired. Kind of irritated that Dipper keeps getting knocked out. Don't hit yourself. Nice. I'll at least let Dipper enter the fight. Oh, there's only two level gap. Yeah, there we go. 2 more levels to go. It's about to use Rattata. Not enough grit. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna... well, I guess I could just go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was gonna lead to outside. That's not how elevators work, usually. And then Pokemon Center is right there. Excuse me! Man, if you made a counter for every time I was stopped in my tracks because of Pikachu and I didn't remember that Pikachu stops you, I wonder what it would be at. You would think I would start to remember that that happens, but I don't. Alright. That's gonna be it for tonight. I don't know where I want to stand to save. I guess I'll stand in front of Silph Co. Yeah, like right here. Thanks for watching. See you Friday, right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. See you Friday. See you Friday. Where you do Silph Co. I really wanted to make much more progress tonight than that, but we got the long route, got Safari Zone, got Silph Co. I mean, I could have went after Koga, but I want my team leveled up. I want to be doing better on levels than we are right now, which will happen. I just need to thoroughly explore Silph Co and also get Dipper to stop getting knocked out. Also, I should probably go get more revives. Whatever. Thanks for watching. See you Friday. Bye.